Welcome to the Power Friendship Podcast. This is the Don't Look Up, but Look Up episode of the Power Friendship Podcast. The Power Friendship Podcast. Thank you. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I know y'all hit the like button. Please just hit the freaking like button. I'll ask for much here.
Also, we didn't plan the whole Goku and Superman thing. This is how we woke up. This is how we woke up. I'll be a damn ass. This is how I woke up. It's very funny though. It's very funny.
That's how you feeling. I am your host, SailorGainz, and my beautiful, sexy co-host, Benny J. Motherfucking Blanco is in the building. Benny, how are you?
Doing great, bro. I'm doing really good. Papa's birthday. Love you, Dad. Love you, Dad. Have a good time, man. Have a good time. Treat my mom good. Treat my mom good.
Yeah, we are here and we are ready. Hit the like button. Let us know how you're doing. We love you. Thanks for listening to us. And let's get to the show. We got a lot to talk about. DC news. A lot of shit been happening in the DC world. Comics, video game, movies. Let's talk about the video game awards. Benny, did you like it this year? Did you watch it? What's your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I thought a lot of the awards were justified. So, obviously the controversy, look, Astrobot, I want to get the game because it does look like it's a beautiful love letter, and that's what they said. It was a love letter to all the platform games that we grew up as. But I could also speak to a lot of people to say that a lot of people, we don't play platformers. Platformers are a byproduct of an early era, and they're beautiful. But that's why, it's taken so long for a platformer to be successful that wasn't a Mario. That's why this is a big deal. But numbers talk. Only 1.5 million units sold for a very small demographic of gamers from a very minority group to win an award. It speaks very avant-garde for movies that only broke, that actually lost money, but then they win movie of the year. It's like, what are the criteria of what makes a movie of the year? What's the criteria of what makes a game of the year? Because how does an Astrobot be, and I know a lot of people are not going to like it, but an Elden Ring DLC, and I know people will say DLC, but it's a whole game. It's a whole game. And plus, it's a thing. You had to work to get to the DLC. Just because you bought it doesn't mean you have full access. You have to earn it. But then you had games like Black Myth Wukong. You had all these other games that were complete shocks. I mean, literally every game in that Game of the Award category were shockers because they were outliers in the industry. I just personally didn't understand how Astrobot wins Action Adventure of the Year and Game of the Year. I'm like, it's a platformer. I don't know. I felt like there were so many other great games out there, and also I felt like some games got really snubbed. And I think because Sony is also very in the industry, so they could also have influences, but it's like award movies and music and TV shows. A lot of people are not going to be happy. A lot of people are going to be happy. But I thought it did good. It was a good love letter. Some of the reveals were fucking crazy. Wasn't expecting another Elden Ring game. But also, it's good to see titles that we haven't seen since PS1, like Amiyushu. What's it called?
Onimusha.
Yeah, I remember playing that in PS1 or PS2, something like that.
So Okami, yeah, too. That's a lot of crazy.
And then Okami sequel, bro, that game came out on the PS2, and it still handstands up to this day. If you buy it for the PS4, Xbox One version, it's still a wonderful, beautiful game. It's sad that the studio shut down because they didn't sell that many copies. It was 600,000 units, but it was such a beautiful game, man. It was so cool. It was like Legend of Zelda before. It was Sony's early adaptation of open world, and I think they really fucked up by not expanding on it more. But Capcom is back on top, so why not?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm down.
What did you think about the Game Awards, bro?
Listen, bro, where's Wonder Woman trailer? I know, look, we gotta stop announcing games that coming out 2028, 2030.
Here's the crazy thing about the Warner Bros. Things. Like I said, they're focusing on Hogwarts, anything Harry Potter. They're focusing on anything Arkham related. They're working on, what else was the other thing? What was the other, 'cause there was 5, Mortal Kombat. which is worrisome because I'm like, I know NetherRealm wants to do other things. It's like I know it's
Well,
not
yeah,
their choice to do another because they are owned by Warner Brothers Discovery, so
yeah.
they
We'll
and like
see.
it's sad though because I'm like it's
We'll
I
see.
don't
We'll
know, man.
see. We'll see. I don't. I just there's other stuff coming out. The NetherRealm thing is kind of crazy. There's a ton of rumors
But
about
they're
that thing.
doubling down. They're doubling down on 5 different IPs. They're just doubling down on them, and I'm like, that's okay, but like you gotta give
Yeah.
room to like other studios to make better
I don't know.
things.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. But the Game Awards, it gets better every year. It gets better every year. I dug some stuff. I wanted to see more Game Awards. Maybe like more games shown trailer. That's it. That's all I had really. There's more new game
Well,
trailers. That's it.
2025 is going to be a very scary year, bro. It's going to be very scary because there's so many big games coming out next year, and like nobody wants to compete with one of the games. It's potentially GTA
Mm,
6. So like you
yeah,
have
that's crazy.
so much going on next year. There's so much money to be gained and so much money to be lost.
GTA 6 is gonna be wild. I don't even know. Like, I heard so much stuff about that game or whatever. That GTA 6 is gonna be wild, man. I just really hope it's not $100.
Nah,
I
it
really
won't
hope
be.
it's not
There
$100.
will be
That's
a
all we're
hundred
for.
dollar version.
I really hope that's not the case, but it is what it is. I just want more games, more trailers. That's it. That's all. The Game Awards fine. Jim Keely, you did your thing this year. I liked it. More Game Awards. The games are fine. Astrobot was interesting. I gotta play Astrobot. I guess we gotta play Astrobot. We gotta play Astrobot at this point and stuff like that.
I'm gonna
So
wait
we'll
for.
see.
I'm gonna wait till it gets down to 40. I don't feel like spending. I
It's
know it's on
670.
sale. I know it's on sale now, like 20% off.
Oh yeah, I usually wait till like I got a backlog anyway. I got chill. I got
Yeah,
backlog. I got I got backlog. I got chill. I'm already cooking my shit because of fucking Marvel Rivals. God damn it, I'm gonna cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked with that. So we'll see. Next we'll talk about I guess some trailers that dropped. We'll talk about Superman trailer last. Superman trailer is the main thing in the show, but Karate Kid came out. Trailer came out. Fine. Cobra Kai has not ended yet, so we'll see what happens with Cobra Kai. Ralph Macchio's in that one. 28 days later, trailer dropped, which is crazy because it was shot on the
28
iPhone.
years.
28 years, 28 years, 28 years. It was shot on the iPhone. Movie
Yes,
shot on
okay,
iPhone.
but like,
That's crazy.
people keep on thinking it's like, yes, they shot it with the iPhone, but they also like, it's quite impressive. They shot the entire thing because the original 28 Days Later looks very cheap looking. But when you look at like why the director chose to film it that way, it makes sense because
Yeah.
it looked really down and gritty. And I feel like
Yeah.
with an
It looked
iPhone
real.
with an iPhone Pro 15 Pro Max, like look, these cameras that we have are fucking amazing, especially if you have the right editing software. Like you could do wonders with an iPhone camera.
Yeah. Just start filming. Yeah, because Honora was shot on iPhone. I was like, that's why it looks like that. I was like, it looks fucking like I'm right there, like I'm right in front of their face. So
Yeah,
Honora looks like that. Just it's interesting. 28 years later looks good. I'm excited for that. What else would you drop? The companion trailer. I saw that. That trailer looks crazy. A lot of what movie? I know Mission Impossible trailer dropped. That's interesting. Karate Kid. Lilo and Stitch. This looks crazy. I gotta see the first one. I gotta see the first one. Moana. No, Moana didn't drop. No. I'm trying to think of all the trailers that drop. There's so many trailers that drop. There's so many trailers that drop. But yeah, the Superman one was safe for later. That was like the biggest, the big one. The big trailer. What if also dropped today? Episode the first. Every day before Christmas they do an episode every day. I guess they try to do episode daily. But that's pretty cool. I like that. I'll check the first episode out. What if it's like I'll watch all at once, see where it goes, and see where it goes. I don't because I'm usually like, oh, I'm not really into the what if stuff, so we'll see. Marvel's Capcom 4, I guess, has a mod that you can just play all these new characters, which is cool. If you're into Marvel's Capcom, shout out to that shit. Virtual Fighter trailer was sick. Virtual Fighter is interesting, so we'll see how that goes. Because I've only played like a little bit of it, but it's very like it's very simple but complicated at the same time. I
hmm
dug it. That's what I like about Virtual Fighter. Simple and complicated at the same time. I'm trying to think. Anything before I spoil anything else. Are we missing any other trailer? No. The Batman Beyond short film was good. I watched that. That was fun. With that budget, that was cute. I liked it. That was a good tape again. Hopefully, get Batman Beyond in the future. Probably won't, but whoever made it was pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm down with that. I'm trying to think everything we missed. I was like, everything we missed. But now I guess we'll talk about Superman. All right. So we're here today to talk about James Gunn's Superman. Okay. Before that, James Gunn has done a lot of press, a lot of tours, stuff like that, and we know what films are coming in the DCU. We already know what's coming. All right, we got a Clayface by Mike Flanagan that should be shooting this year. Boom. And we got, it's produced by Matt Reeves, which is interesting. So that's different. So with the Penguin, that's going to be interesting because I trust him with the Penguin's really good.
Yeah.
And how they put, it's not like, oh, where's Batman? Penguin's a good guy.
It's his whole world.
Yeah. So Penguin's still a jerk, and you end up hating him in the end. That's really good. You don't make him a good guy, and you're not afraid to just. All right, I like that. They understand the assignment. So Penguin's good. Clayface is interesting. I want to see what they do with that. Supergirl starts shooting January, I think 25th or 6th. I think it starts shooting. Supergirl comes out. Which comes out next year? The July 26th, I think. It comes out next year, July 20. No, not in 2 years, 2026. Bow. Creature Commandos is out right now, which is interesting because they show a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. We figured out why Weasel. What happened about Weasel with the 26 kids, which was not true. I'm sorry, Weasel, for making you feel it, but that Creature Commandos, we see a lot of the DC worlds already forming around that. And we have a dynamic duo, which comes out 2028, is done in claymation. Different kind of claymation, kind of all types of stuff away, different animation. Different types. So that's cool. And we haven't got like Batman, everything. We know it's coming out. Sergeant Rock is also being looked at. Do you like Sergeant Rock? I mean, I see what they would do with that. It's different. Get the right director, it was different. It's a lot of DC stuff that's interesting. That's going on. The slate is interesting. DC is in an interesting state. It's not bad, but like it's a lot of stuff that's like going on, moving and whatnot like that. So James Gunn, he's not doing a bad job. He got Lanterns coming, which we have a ton of casting for. That starts shooting soon. So we have DC that's cooking. There's like we're missing like he also said there's 2 other things that got announced that should be announced soon. So we're cooking. The DC universe is slowly terraforming into something nice, which is cool. Then we have Superman that comes out, hit or miss. Marvel has this Spider-Man 4 stuff and Doomsday and all that stuff coming. So we'll see how that goes. How that goes over with all the original Avengers actors are coming back. That's interesting. And they're supposed to be, I guess, evil versions of themselves. That's word on the street. I don't know, but they're gonna have to wipe the universe. And I read the Kang Dynasty supposedly script. If that's the script, it was kind of crazy. I don't think it was because it's too much. Miles is in it. It's weird. So anywho, if you want to take a look at that, there's a video online. You can find it. It's like Kang script Dynasty script. We'll see. It's a lot of like, all right, we'll see. But you can tell they pivoted hard. Which is okay, which is not bad. But yeah, Captain America comes out. We got a lot. 2025 is going to be crazy. Big 25. The Batman starts shooting soon. We're cooking. So, Superman trailer. There's a lot we got to talk about. All right, what was your initial reaction?
Well, obviously, watched it without having any leaks at all. I watched it a day after, on the morning of, and then like I saw it, was completely in utter tears just because of like it's obviously with the score with the John Williams mix, but obviously like not really showing too much at all. Like literally, I don't know who's the villain. I mean, obviously you see Nicholas Hoult as like Lex Luthor. But like his Luthor, yeah, it looks very like a comic book
hater.
Luthor.
It's like a hater. It's hater.
Yeah, hater, yeah. But then you have a very, very quick snippet of Green Lantern and it's Guy Gardner, and I'm like, oh shit,
he looks like an asshole. He looks like a straight asshole.
But I do appreciate the very aesthetics of the comic book like depiction of these characters in the modern world. Because the suit obviously is a replicant like of a classic suit, obviously, but if you look at the interior of his suit, there's a lot of more tone and definition to it. Looks exactly like Clark Kent, Lois Lane like Lois Lane, but the crypto part got me crying because like you figure out, okay, he was trying to whistle, and then you see little crypto, and I'm like in tears, bro, because like just recently losing a dog, I like got my emotions all up and up, and I'm like, I love crypto, and like crypto is just gonna take Superman home by the cape, and I thought that was beautiful. And the only thing I can say negative was the CGI at certain points, especially with that giant monster, looked really, really, really bad, honestly. But besides that, like a lot of the on-site locations look absolutely beautiful, especially the Kansas, Smallville with the Papa Kent, whatever was being talked. Like this movie looks like it's going to be full of heart and love and an established world where there are superheroes. It's not going to
Yeah,
be like, oh, he's the first superhero we have. It's like, no, it's been a thing. It's been a thing in this world, so it's not that crazy, which I do like because I'm like, we don't have to have that. I don't mind an origin story, but for like we've been fed with so many different stuff. Like for certain heroes, you don't really need an origin story unless you are changing them so differently. If not, then you don't need a complete retelling of an origin. Unless you're
yeah,
doing something completely different, obviously.
yeah. I love how Chick because like Batman and Superman, you know them, so you just gonna know. Like I guess he just was right, jump right in. We got superheroes, we got Green Lanterns, and I like that how. So if Guy Gardner's there, that I guess after Guy Gardner is Kyle Rayner, right? After comes the Green Lantern, right? After that,
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
after,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then all right, so John is
It's Hal,
great.
John,
John,
Guy,
Kai,
and then Kyle.
Kyle, and then the
And
rest
then
of them, just
like
all of them, all
Simon
come
Baz,
around.
Jessica Cruz, all
Simon
that.
Baz, my boy with the blicky, my boy with the blicky. I think yeah, and Lantern should be. I want Lanterns. I think Hal. You think they're gonna make Hal like paralyzed, or just gonna make him a?
I mean, they could do Parallax. I mean, why not? I mean, because like that is a fucking crazy threat, and like it does like I don't know, because that also could be your way to bring Hal in back, and I don't know, you could do whatever, bro.
Where do you think that I heard a lot of hate for Hal Jordan? Why do you hate Hal Jordan? I mean, not
I
you.
don't hate.
Just
I
people.
love him.
People. Why do you think people are like
Oh,
hating on Hal Jordan?
because he literally became one of the most evil men in the universe. Don't get me wrong, they explain why later, and that's because of Jeff Johns wanting to reestablish Hal as a good guy. But like initially, no, this was all his choice. He chose to kill or destroy what's this Coast City? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Like he chose no. After Coast City got destroyed, he chose to kill the entire court because they didn't protect him. Yeah, so
uh,
like he became a villain off of his own emotions and his own like just hatred and just despair. But obviously they retcon it by saying like he was possessed by and I think the community hates that the reason why he is established back is because he was possessed by an evil entity. Which I mean, it's like covering for your boy, like making up like rigging the entire fucking court case, being like, no, he was possessed. Insanity. Insanity plea. So I can see why the community hates him. I like him because like I started reading during the Jeff John runs. I didn't read Silver Age where he was slowly becoming Parallax or the Bronze Age. Yeah, when he converted to becoming evil. But do you hate him?
No, I just always I read him first, and then people I feel like people like a lot of distaste for Hal Jordan, but I don't. That's like I just want to know why people just don't like Hal Jordan. But I liked Hal Jordan. My favorite is I like Jessica Cruz. I think it's an interesting take, and
Yeah,
she's like a Yellow Lantern.
and the reason why, and like, look, people hate the reason why there's so many human lanterns. I'm like, well, the reason why is because we need human representation because that's the only way where we can relate to a character in a sense, like if they're humanoid. Remember, there's a lot of lanterns that are not humanoids. Some of them are the weirdest looking creatures ever, and I'm like, yeah, we will like more stories with them, but like, we get different representation. Like, look at the diversity of all the lanterns. You have a generic white guy with Hal, but then you have John Stewart, Staff Sergeant in the Army, and then you have Guy Gardner, which is a fucking like a disgruntled cop from fucking Baltimore. Then you get Kyle Gardner, fucking painter, like, and then Simon Bass, like fucking, very of the time, being like
All the
labeled as
time.
a terrorist,
Yeah.
and then
Right. All
a
right.
sheltered like Gen X that was scared of the outside world with Jessica Cruz.
Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, James Gunn said it's not his universe is not like the MCU. It's more like the Star Wars universe. There's different things going on types of things and stuff like that. And stuff is like there's a whole world is being built. As that
No,
being said, do
no,
you think it's going to be? I like that to the
I
point of
don't. I
like,
mean, like, I think, yeah, but like comparing it to Star Wars, I'm like, no, Star Wars is its own mess, like, of a community,
right?
and to like say like it's doing it successful, I don't really think it
Yeah,
is.
I
With
think it was. It's so much you could do.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
because like I don't know which way they want to pivot. Do they want to pivot with the more like gritty urban side, or do they want to go back to the space fantasy? Like, choose which one. Like, stop choosing like one or the other. Like, have them coexist, because we know all that shit exists. Stop having this whole like, the Force, is the Force a real thing? It's like, buddy, we know the Force is a real thing. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
stop making
He
it seem
said
like
that.
it's not a real thing. Like, so like,
Yeah, he said
if he can mimic,
yeah.
yes,
Okay. So he said basically like says that his DCU will be similar to Game of Thrones and Star Wars. So he
Game of
just
Thrones.
said like,
Game of Thrones is not a whole universe.
well, kind
It's
of
an
technically.
island. It's a world.
It's
It's an
it's
Earth.
it's a
But
it's technically they're building on it because House of the Dragon and then all that stuff. I was
yeah,
like,
what,
okay, that's
one
fine.
spin-off? You're talking about the DC
It's
universe, which has
I know.
millions
That's
spin-offs.
what that's what I said. Also, I don't know. Like they're building. I guess they're building a world, but that's crazy. Ah,
He's also like, that doesn't. You're not making sense. It's like either you're making a really gritty air place, or you're fucking going all out. And
I
I want
think
to
they're
see,
gonna be.
and I want to see going all out. Like, if you want to represent comic books accurately, when I saw that Superman trailer, it looks very accurate to heroes
Yeah,
in their
yeah,
earth of heroes.
and and I like that hopefully all the stories be different tones and different stuff like that because it's cool they when they crossover. Like, okay, this is out of place, but this is makes sense because it's a crossover.
Well, it
It's
makes
fine.
sense if you see a giant fucking alien on the Earth. It's like, oh, where's the Justice League? Oh, they're off
Yeah.
world.
They
It's like,
better
what?
be. They better. I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's because that what he did with Peacemaker was pretty sick. That was pretty sick at the end.
Mm,
That was cool. It's like, oh, you guys show up late. That was cool. That was cool.
yeah.
Now
I
I
think
think,
that was just more so of like a F you. And now with James Gunn's at the helm, maybe they'll actually
yeah.
come on time, you know?
Well, Peacemaker 2 is gonna address that, which is interesting. He said that, so I want to see what because it's Creature Commandos. He said a lot of stuff that happened in the Suicide Squad movie happened. So that is interesting. I want to because there's a lot of stuff in that Creature Commandos that happened a lot, which is really weird. Also, the budget is very good. It looks better than Invincible should take that budget. Whoever's doing the animation for Creature Commandos should do the animation for Invincible, which drops very soon in February. The blue suit era, which is crazy. Which is crazy.
Dude, they're doing good, and they said it's going to come out faster now. Season 4.
Thank
That's
God.
good.
No breaks, which is cool. All right, James Gunn. I like the music, how it started. Is this your, all right? We'll do that last. All right, the Superman looks great. Everybody looks great. I love the movie. I mean, the music in the movie and the trailer. I love Crypto. We finally get to see Crypto, so I guess Streaky's gonna be.
You see Superman doing Superman things, and I like it.
Yeah.
And
Okay. That's what I like to see him covering the child.
bro, that scene was fucking cool. And then you see more of a global aspect too, with the child raising up the targeted Superman.
Yeah, and
But
they chanted his name, Superman, 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 Superman.
that's
And they're
beautiful,
chanting his
man. That's
name.
beautiful, man.
Yeah, and Zack Snyder said his movie had sauce. Zack Snyder said it had some sauce. He don't need to restore his universe. That's really good. Zack Snyder said. That's what he said. Zack Snyder is pretty good when he said like that.
Look,
But
he's not gonna be bitter. It's whatever. He's grown up from it,
yeah,
and
I don't think he's not bitter. Yeah, Lois and Superman, Lois and Clark just in it, which was phenomenal. That was the most. You see, Superman just one of the most, I guess, heart wrenching scenes of Superman I've ever seen of him dying, and you get the kids and Lois has cancer and it comes back and he dies with Lois. It's beautiful. It's a long journey. That was a long journey to see. Yeah, but Superman as a dad should be a thing. I don't know. I met Peter Tomasi, and it was great. We talked about that. He's always be his
Yeah,
dad.
man. Bro, every time I see him,
Yeah.
man, I always try to tell
I,
him,
I
I
said, I
love
said,
it. I
bro.
love it.
I said, bro.
Because he
I'm
did something
just,
like he stuck with a family story, and I love it. It
yeah.
was so
And I
beautiful.
love. It was beautiful to see Clark, Steele, all the Superman family together, and I was like,
And like, I really wanted to see more of that relationship with Little John and that one alien
yeah.
chick. And like completely, they wanted to
Yeah.
go a whole different route. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Tomasi like
Portal.
established like
Yeah.
potential. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, but I love James. James Gunn is doing. I appreciate James what he's doing. I'm giving him a shot.
No,
This.
that trailer gave me faith in him,
Yeah,
and like that's all I wanted was to see a
yeah,
trailer before I see any reaction. And I gave my
yeah.
time, and I saw that, and I
Yeah,
was in tears, bro.
yeah.
I was like,
Creature Commandos. I was like, okay, we're cooking, and because he mentioned a lot of things in DC Universe, I was really cool about. Also, we saw a lot of there's some garage stuff in there. Garage Alive, the DCEU, the DC's is Wally Flash is the Wally West. It's Wally West. It's not Barry, so that's interesting. He said it wants to be more like we'll see what things he cooks up. There's Themyscira all there, which is also interesting because it's like not. It's like news propaganda. So we'll see about that. There's a ton of stuff that DCU is cooking. I'm surprised that DCU slowly coming together and stuff like that. And then you have
mm-hmm.
stuff starting off great. Now he's cooking up. I like what he's doing. Nothing's getting greenlit without a script. Without a third act finish. That's good. That's good. James Gunn knows what he's doing. It's almost like the DCU's coming together. But my favorite shot has to be the Superman chanting and him just going in the air, going and that. It's the trailer was perfect, man. I need more. I love it. And there's certain things like Luthor Corp. Who you think Metamorpho's in it? I don't know who the villain is, but I'm just down. I'm just down.
We
I'm
don't
just
know
down.
yet, and
His flight
hopefully,
scenes are interesting. Yeah.
hopefully they don't really reveal it and keep it,
Yeah. I
for
know there's
later.
like toys and shit, but like I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm just smoking. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm just not. Yeah, I'm cool on that. I'm just cool on that. I'm cool on that. I just loved it. No, the trailer was dope. The trailer was sick. Is this your favorite Superman trailer? Do you have a favorite one?
my favorite. It's always gonna be Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill.
That's
It's fine. I mean,
the Man of Steel trailer is probably the best Superman trailer I've
like
ever
when you
seen.
have Hans Zimmer and
Bro, he was like that little boy. That was hard. That was hard. That was hard, man. That was hard.
like
This is probably my number two. This is
panning
number two.
camera.
This is my two. This is my two.
Oh no, it's
Number,
really good. It's really
yeah,
good.
I still think and also you can like Zack Snyder trailer and you can like
No, Warner Brothers trailers back in the day were fucking goated, bro.
yeah.
Like that mid 2010s era of like Warner Brothers movies, they knew how to make
Trailer.
trailers, bro. They knew how to
Yeah.
fucking manipulate and make you hype for a movie.
That first Batman 3
Because
Superman
look at
trailer
the Wonder
drop.
Woman trailer.
Oh, that's just crazy. That was crazy. They all was fire. Yeah, but the Man of Steel is still probably my favorite Superman trailer. But this one is close.
Well, like yeah,
So
I'm just saying from like a trailer aspect of like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for trailer aspect point is good.
it's
Like I'm not
really
trying to.
good, man. Like
Yeah,
I can go
we're
back
not.
now.
Yeah, we're not shitting on. We love the James Gunn trailer. It was beautiful. It made us cry. We saw Crypto. Like we're seeing superhero stuff. So if Crypto is this, Streaky's gonna exist. The kangaroo, the cow. We're going all. We're going. We're
Exactly,
going all
right.
in. DC Super Pets.
Like we
That should
saw,
be.
a quick clip of Mr. Terrific too. So I mean, we see that Hawk Girl. Wait, was it Hawk Girl,
Yeah.
right?
Hawk Girl, yeah, Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, Metamorpho, they all comic accurate. The interesting how they haul in the weird suits. Looks like Maxwell Lord is in it, so we know that. So it's the DC universe. It's good. We're cooking. We're moving things. I'm
Mm-hmm.
fine. What do you give the trailer? 1 out of 10. What do you give it? What do you give it?
9, bro. It was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. I give it a nine. I give it a 9. I'm with it. I'm down for more DC stuff.
I
James
mean,
Gunn. Is there a character you want? Is there a character you want to see in the DC universe, or like they haven't done? Like, why have you done this yet?
character that I would love them to put into the DC universe, bro. I don't even know, man. That's tough. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I like the clay. Well, the Clayface is my thing. I've always wanted to see. I've always had eyes for like they should make a Clayface movie. Like, why haven't they done that yet? But also, I want Power Girl really bad.
What's
Really bad. I
What's
want Power.
one? There's so many
I
different.
want her and Kara to react to like, who are you? I would love to see like a Parent Trap version of that.
What type of Power Girl, bro? You got to be honest.
The fit? Yeah, always. I think you should do the fit. I mean,
You talking about
do
the white one, with the short blonde cut?
yeah, with the bob, yeah. But also like you could do the one with the S on her chest or whatever. The fit from that. You want to do that because that's what she wants. Earth 2 suit is fire with the S on the chest. But I'm saying,
which one? There's pre-crisis, post-crisis. Bro, there's so many, bro. There's so many.
Supergirl now, the Power Girl now is fine, but I was for regular normal Power Girl. Normal Power Girl, the white outfit with the belt and the hands, the gloves, and the bob. That's fine.
I want you to be comfortable and proud of your body.
It's fine, but yeah, I just want that. All those characters, anything. I'm down. I'm down.
You know what Power Girl I fucking love?
Teen Titans. It's being shot. It's next. It's next too. Titans are next.
Movie or show?
God. Movie. It's a movie. That should be in production soon. Shit. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. So we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, I just want regular stuff. But yeah. Benny, what are you watching? What are you reading?
Well, I'm watching Netflix movies, so I'm watching Carry On, Jason Bateman, Joe Edgerton, and I'm reading this fucking titan of a book called Wind and Truth, book 5 of the Stormlight Archive. So I'm on page 300 out of like 1400. So I got a lot. And I've been reading Vagabond 1. Yes.
Okay.
So what about you?
I've been reading. I finished Red Sonja. That was good by Gail Simone. That was really good. I read X-Men. Batman Absolute was pretty good this week. Superman's Action Comics is pretty good. Power Girl, I'm probably only reading Power Girl. It's pretty sick. Power Rangers is really good. I'm trying to think. Transformers is fire. G.I. Joe's interesting. We'll see where it goes from there. I'm trying to think. Ninja Turtles is fire. I read the issue. I got an early copy of that. Fire. Go pick up Ninja Turtles. If you could jump in on this point, Father God, you can jump in on this point. You can jump right in. The Turtles are getting back together. Fans are getting back together. Go buy Turtles. That's Go Buy Turtles. Been playing Marvel Rivals. I don't like. I just don't. Competitive mode is played a lot, but it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. But playing that, I watched Your Monster, Sonic 3, Craven. I watched Maria with Angelina Jolie, which was fun. Craven was too cause just comic book accurate. That's all weird. Your Monster was great. Melissa Barrera is gonna be a star. Scream 7 is gonna be interesting when that drops, because that movie's gonna be crazy. Sonic 3 was crazy. It might be the best video game adaptation. It might be the best one. It might be the best one. It's crazy how much Sonic has gone with Shadow, and they let the movie get away with a lot of. It was a lot of murder in that movie, and like kids were just like laughing. It was crazy, and I was like, "Bro, just kill somebody." Also, Jim Carrey's amazing, full on. And what's I'm missing? Maria was good. Angelina Jolie was good. Maria was dope. It's on Netflix. Check it out if you like it. It was good. Yeah, go watch Anora. It's out on digital. Please go watch Anora. Please support it. Please, in The Substance. Watch The Substance.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure I can rent them. I'm not buying.
You can rent Substance.
I know I can rent Substance, but not Anora yet.
You can rent Anora? It's available.
Yeah, it's available.
But go buy Anora.
But no.
Wait, well, you know what? Never mind. Because I want to. It's not a 4K digital. Like I want a physical copy of it.
Yeah, but I'll just rent it and then watch it with homegirl.
Go watch it. I'll watch it. Yes, this movie's fire. I'll watch it with y'all. But it's just my shit. It's not what you expect. The trailer is very misleading. It is wild, raw, raunchy. It's crazy. It's a crazy love story, but it's not the love story you think it is. All right. Anywho, yeah, I can't. It's a love story about somebody else. It's somebody else.
Love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah,
love it.
A24. But yeah, thank you, Benny. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Benny J Blanco and on X at the Benny J Blanco. What about you, Sailor?
You can find me at SailorGainz18, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff at your mama's house. That's where we be. Have a lucky, wonderful Christmas. Happy holidays. We love you. Peace. Hit the like and share button. To your mom and dad. Benny, give us some advice. What the streets need to know.
The one thing you can do in life, you could choose to walk away and not react.
Ooh, yes. Thank you. We love you. Peace. Have a good day. Bye.